एक
You write two lines from this poem. Allahu fi qalbi wa fi zamiri, Allahu fi hissi wa fi shauri, Allahu fi juhdi wa fi sururi, and Allahu fi samti wa fi tabiri. In this way, you have to write two lines. Okay. Uh, Section number. Earlier, he was giving two poem names of the poem. Earlier, he was giving two names of the poem. This year, he will give you three names of the poem. Out of three names, you have to answer one, carries 6 marks. Got it? First section belongs to poetry, carries 6 marks. In this section, you have to write 2 lines in Arabic of a poem. Now come to section number 2. Section number 2 belongs to poetry. He will ask you in this section, Uktub khulasata ihdal unshudatayn at-taliyatayn fi mi'ati kalimatin ala al-aqal fi lughatikum. Write the summary of any one of the following poems in not less than 100 words in your own language. Carry 6 months. You have to write the summary of the poem. He will give you the names of the poem in Arabic, then you have to give the summary of them. Any one summary. Out of 3 options, you have to write 1. Earlier he was giving 2 options. Now this year he will give you 3 names of the poems. You have to complete 1 poem. But in this way you will get 6 marks from this section. He is asking you to write your summary in not less than 100 words. Means you can extend your summary up to 200 words or 250 words or a maximum up to 300 words. But not more than 300 words. Got it? Now come to section number 3. What is section number 3? Section number 3 belongs to prose and carries 6 marks. Section number 3 belongs to prose and carries 6 marks. In this section, he will ask you to write the summary of any one of the following lessons in your own language in not less than 100 words. Uktub khulasata darsin min ad-darsain at-taliyatan fi miyati kalimatin ala al-aqal fi lughatikum. In this way, he will ask you. The question will be given in Arabic as well as in English. But the name of the lesson will be given in Arabic only. Okay. For example, if he gives Suratul Fatiha, Suratul Ikhlas, or Telangana Dhahabiya, in this way, he will give you 3 options. Out of 3 options, you have to write 1 summary. You will get 6 marks for this from this section. Now come to section number 4. Section number 4 belongs to non-detail and carries 8 marks. Earlier he was giving 8 questions from non-detail section. This year he will give you 10 questions. Out of 10 questions, you have to answer 4 questions. Each question carries 2 marks. In this way, you will get 8 marks. Okay. If you answer 4 questions, then you will get 8 marks. Got it? For example, Ma kana ismu walidi Khatijatul Kubra. What was the name of Khatija's father? Then you have to give your answer in Arabic. Ismu walidi Khatijatul Kubra Khuwailid bin Asad. Okay. The name of Khatija's father was Khuwailid bin Asad. In this way you have to write. Need not to give the translation of the question and answer. Just write it down in Arabic. Okay. In the what is the question? Ajib an arba'ati as'ilatin min al-atiya fi al-lughati al-arabiyya. Answer any 4 of the following questions in Arabic. Okay. This for section number 4 belongs to non-detail, carries 8 marks, and he will ask you question answers from non-detail section. Each question carries 2 marks. You have to answer 4 questions. You will get 8 marks from this section. Next, section number 5. Section number 5 belongs to poetry and carries 6 marks. What he will ask in this section? He will ask you, Min ayyati unshudatin hadhil abiyat ajib anil ithnain fil lughati al-arabiyya. Give reference to context for any 2 of the following verses in Arabic. Okay. He will give you the poem lines. You have to mention to which poem this line belongs. For example, Inna ummi hayyat li kulla asbabil hanai. To which poem this line belongs? So you have to write your answer in Arabic. Hadal baytu min unshudati fadlul ummi. This verse belongs to the poem Fazlul Ummi. In this way you have to complete your answer. Out of 5 options, you have to answer 2. Earlier he was giving 4 options. One option has been increased this year. Got it? Next, come to section number 6. Section number 6 belongs to prose, carries 6 marks, and in this section he will ask you to give reference of the lesson, give reference of the lines of the lesson, sentences of the lessons or ayats of the surahs. Min ayyi darsin hadhihi sutur ajib anil isnain fil lughatil arabiyya. Give reference to context for any two of the following sentences in Arabic. For example, he give you, sometimes he will give you lines of the surahs as well as lines of the lesson. If he gives the line of the surah, then you have to write, for example, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. He has given this ayat. So you have to write Hadihil ayatu min suratil Fatiha. This ayat belongs to Surah Fatiha. If he gives the lesson line like Qala Anas radiyallahu anhu خدمت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم 10 سنين فما قال لي أف قط. If he gives the lesson line, then you have to write هذا السطر من درس شمائل النبي. This line belongs to the lesson Shamailun Nabi, the nature of Prophet. Out of 5 options, you have to answer 2, each carries 3 marks. You will get 6 marks from this section. Now come to section number 7. Section number 7 belongs to poetry, carries 6 marks. He will ask you question and answers from section poetry. Ajib anil ithnain bil lughatil arabiyya. Answer any 2 from the following questions in Arabic. He will give you questions from poetry. Out of 5 questions, you have to answer 2, each carries 3 marks. For example, Min aina dhahar al badru. Where did the moon appear from? Okay. Where did the moon appear from? You have to answer Zahar al badru min thaniyatil wadai. The moon appeared from the mountains of farewell. In this way you have to answer. You have to answer the question in Arabic, need not to write the translation. Translation is, I am giving the translation only for understanding. How many questions will be given? 5 questions will be given. How many you have to answer? 2 questions. At least you have to answer 2 questions. You may answer more than 2 questions to be in the safe side. Okay. If one answer becomes wrong, the other will get the marks. Now come to section number 8. In section number 8, he will ask you Ajib anil isnain fil lughatil arabiyya. Answer any 2 from the following questions. This section belongs to, section number 8 belongs to prose and carries 6 marks. He will give you question and answers from section prose out of 5 questions, you have to answer 2 questions. Each carries 3 marks. For example, Kam ayatan fi suratil ikhlas. How many verses are there in Surah Ikhlas? So you have to answer Arba'u ayatin fi suratil ikhlas. 4 verses are there in Surah Ikhlas. In this way you have to answer the question. You will get 6 marks from this section. Now come to section number 9. Up to 8 sections, the options were increased. From section number 9 to section number 11, no change has been made in the paper pattern. It is as it was earlier. Okay. Now, what is section number 9? Section number 9 belongs to poetry, carries 5 marks. In this section, he will ask you to write one-word answers in Arabic. These questions will be given from poetry section. Okay. Each carries 1 marks. You will get 5 marks from this section. For example, if he asks, Halillahu fil qalbi, is there Allah in the heart? Just you have to answer Na'am, yes, that's all. One more thing you remember, if the question is being asked with the word Hal, the maximum number of times the answer will be yes, Na'am. Only sometimes at few occasions the answer is La, no. But maximum number of times the answer will be yes. So you can keep your mind that if the question is asked with the word Hal, you may answer the question with Na'am, yes. Out of 5, you have to answer 5, you will get 5 marks. Each question carries 1 mark. Now come to section number 10. What is section number 10? Section number 10 belongs to prose, carries 5 marks. Each question carries 1 mark. Out of 5 questions, you have to answer 5 questions. Okay. These questions will come from section prose. For example, if he asks, Man huwa maliki yawmiddin, who is the owner of day of judgment, then you have to write Allah. One word would be enough for this section. For other sections, you have to write full word answer. But for section number 9 and for section number 10, you may limit your answer to one word or one phrase. Okay. From this section, you will get 5 marks. Now come to section number 11. In section number 11, he will give you a passage from non-detailed section or from the prose section. Maximum number of times they will give the passage from non-detailed section. If the passage is given from non-detailed section, followed by 5 questions, those questions you have to answer in Arabic. Each question carries 1 mark. For 5 questions, you will get 5 marks. Okay. You have the questions answers you may find in the passage itself. Okay. Or you may by heart the question and answers and you may write it directly. For example, here Khansa passage is given and he is asking Ma ismu Abil Khansa, what was the name of Khansa's father? Okay. Amr bin Hars. Ismu Abil Khansa, Amr bin Hars. The Khansa's father name is Amr bin Hars. In this way you have to answer. Got it? Now come to section number 12. Section number 12 belongs to grammar. From section number 12 to section 16, all the sections belongs to grammar. Section number 12 has 2 bits, 12A and 12B. In 12A, he will ask you to complete any 4 of the following sentences using the given words. Okay, you have to fill in the blanks. He will give you the blank and with the options given underneath the blanks. You have to fill the blanks with the correct word. Dash awladun. So here options are given. You may prefix the option haulai awladun. Okay. Fill in the blanks. These fill in the blanks will come from section grammar. Out of 6 fill in the blanks you have to answer. You have to complete 4 blanks. You will get 4 marks for it. Each blank carries 1 mark. Section number 12B, he will ask you in 12B to identify male and female gender, masculine and feminine gender. Ayyinil muzakkara wal muannasa. Out of 6 words, you have to you have to answer 4 words. Each carries 1 mark. In this way, you will get 4 marks from it. Okay. How to identify the female gender? The female gender, you can identify the female gender with the help of the signs of feminine gender. What are the signs of feminine gender? The feminine gender signs are 3 in number. Ta'un marbutatun, round ta, alifun mamdudatun, long alif, and alifun maksuratun, short alif. These 3 signs are the signs of feminine gender. If any word ends with these 3 signs or any one of these 3 signs, then you can consider that word as a female gender. Got it? Now come to section number 13. In section number 13, he will ask you the question and answers from grammar section. For example, this section carries 8 marks. Each question carries 4 marks. Out of 4 questions, you have to answer 2 questions and each carries 4 marks. How you will answer the question? Here he is asking, Uktub bada asma'il muzakkar, write a few words of male gender. How you will write this? You have to write the names or nouns of male gender. For example, khalamun, masjidun, kitabun, darsun. In this way you have to write. Or you may give the names of the persons like Hamidun, Rashidun, Majidun, Nabilun. In this way you have to complete your answer. Next, section number 14. Section number 14 is very easy and carries 8 marks. Out of 10 options, you have to answer 8 questions. Okay, 8 words. Convert any 8 definite into indefinite and indefinite into definite. In this section, he is asking you to convert the definite noun into indefinite noun and indefinite noun into definite noun. How you will convert? If the word starts with alif lam, the definite article alif lam, then you may consider that word as definite noun. So the definite noun you have to convert into indefinite. So drop alif lam from the beginning and write the word. Okay. Drop alif lam from the beginning and give the same word in the answer sheet. If he gives the word without alif lam, then put alif lam, prefix alif lam to the given word, your answer will be over. Then come to section 15. In section number 15, he will ask you to make meaningful sentences from the options given. He will give you the Arabic words and ask you to make a meaningful sentence. So what you have to do to make the sentence, just you have to prefix hada or zalika to the given word. For example, here masjidun is given, hada masjidun. This will become a meaningful sentence. This is a mosque, this is a masjid. Okay. Or you may prefix zalika or haza. Any one word you can prefix to the given words, it will become a meaningful sentence. It carries 6 marks. Got it? Next, last section, section number 16 belongs to grammar, and he will ask you to translate the sentences into Arabic. He will give you the sentence in English. You have to translate that sentence in Arabic. For example, this is a new pen. Hada khalamun jadid. In this way, you have to write your answer. Each carries 5 marks. Out of 5 questions, you have to answer 5 questions. Each carries 1 mark. In this way, you will get 5 marks from this section. Tammat bil khair. This was your paper pattern. Got it? If any queries, any doubts, you may raise your hand and ask us. Okay?